Hey there, Christian from NovelPad here. Today, I just wanted to show you how to set up NovelPad if you're a more fly-by-the-seat-of-your-pants kind of writer. Before we get started, you may be used to an editing tool that forces you to think a certain way or write a certain way just to break ground in your novel. However, NovelPad takes almost the opposite approach. Whichever way you want to think about your novel or how you want to get started is completely up to you. There are some things to keep in mind, but for the most part, you drive how you write. So without further ado, let's get started. Firstly, I'm going to start by just going through and minimizing any potential distractions. NovelPad comes already integrated with ProWritingAid, Grammar, and Spell Check, and that might get annoying as you break ground, so let's just go to Settings and quickly turn that off. You can turn it back on anytime you want. While we're here, this is a great time to pick a formatting setup that kind of induces the most zen for you. And we'll just go right back to the manuscript view here and get started. From here, let's set a title, a little description of the amazing idea I just had, and a few words. Ooh, I just had a brainwave about a really cool location in this world I've been thinking about. Let me set up another scene to put that in. And I think I want to start color coding. I prefer at least a little bit of organization along the way here. And that makes me think I should probably also create some labels for these colors. I think this scene will probably happen a little bit later though, so I'm going to create another chapter and just move this guy over. One really great thing about scene cards is just how much information about your scene you can keep in one place. For example, I can create revisions, add locations, dates, I can see analytics. I don't know if you're trying to hit a 50,000 word goal in 1 month, who would do that? It's very, very useful. You can also jump right into the scene here in a pullout tray with this Edit and Isolation button, or go to where it is in the manuscript view with this button. This gets very handy very quickly when the novel gets a bit larger. Lastly, you can also keep any notes you have attached to the scenes themselves for easy reference. All right, I'm just going to take a few moments here and add some more scenes so we can keep going.
A few moments later.
Okay, it's been a few moments. Let's go ahead and create a revision. One really neat thing about revisions is you can create as many as you'd like, and you can actually see the context of the scene you're working on because you can see the scene before and the scene after to make sure that you're not missing anything. Now that I've got a bit more written here, it might be time for me to start tracking my characters. All you have to do is go to the character board, type in your character's name and any nicknames they have, and this will return the scenes with literal text matches in your manuscript, which in plain English means you'll see all the scenes your characters are in the order that a reader would read them. So I'm just going to add the rest of my characters real quick, and there we go. From there, if you're really wanting to take a dive in your novel, you can head over to the Insights board and start playing with the filters. You can pretty much answer any questions you have about your entire novel here. For example, what happens with my characters in certain locations, or which chapters contain scenes that happen at certain times. And that brings us to goals. Unlike a lot of other tracking platforms, it's an adaptable, plannable, flexible reminder system that gives you updates on your progress and helps you see which days you should go for gold and which days you can be a bit more poco curante. If you want to see more about goals, you can click on this video right here. And one last thing, if you ever have a happy accident, you can always use the rewind feature to pick up right where you accidentally left off. And that's pretty much it to get started. There's a lot more features just under the surface, but by design, NovelPad pretty much tries to stay out of your way until you need something. If you need more information or you want to schedule a screen share walkthrough, just reach out to us at support@novelpad.co or head over to our Discord channel author community. The link is in the description. As always, let us know what you think about NovelPad and how it can make your writing experience even better.